We have an elimination fixture between bitter rivals number 4 Tornel and number 2 Mashama. Winning this match will go on to face either number 5 the Sir Archibald, number 6 Sho Futamaki, or number 7 Code Gorilla. I'm your commentator for tonight, 00713, coming to you live from the Tower Press Box at Go Stadium. With me tonight is two of our semi-finalists, Just Chris, chatting alongside me, and the Axeman on Tracking. Welcome, team.
For having us.
So we're about ready to get. Hopefully, we're about ready to get started. I'll have you, Just Chris, explain what's going on, while I confer with our contestants, making sure that they're all set. Hopefully, they don't hit anyone below the belt, of course.
Sure. So the seed we're racing for this tournament, we got ourselves a wild warp on, which means we have somewhere between 4 and I think 15 different locations that we can jump to straight from the beginning of the game. We also have on music swap and palette swap, so you cannot tell where you are just from the color or the sound. You'll have to actually know the full layouts of some of the places to figure out where you have to go. Story mode is on. Players will have to get all 4 swords, defeat all, I think, 7 bosses. 3 of them twice, 1 of them once. No, 2 of them once. To then finally
kill Dragon twice.
That's true. But that one's not really tracked, because that's near the end of the game. You may or may not need all 3 bows, depending upon if we hit a wild warp into the final location. You may not need flight even, which is usually needed for the vast majority of seeds. I think we're just waiting for the runners to ready up before we drop the gate. It looks like they've readied up. Zero, if you want to start it.
Well, you need to also quit out.
Sorry, there
okay.
we go. I have left.
Okay, I'm going to start the countdown. Let's get ready to rumble.
All right.
So what do we want to see? Do we want to see a good, fun seed? Do we want runners to be happy with the seed?
I'll take a little bit of happiness and a little bit of torture.
I lean more toward the torture side.
I want to see a good race where they choose diverging routes, end up converging into tower at the end within a couple of seconds of each other. I agree with Archibald. Flightless seed. I've been hoping for one of those.
You know, be also another good seed is a bracelet-less seed. We never see one of those.
This bracelet is not required, but it is very useful.
So we got a little Trin and T-shirt.
I say T-shirt just because it's funnier.
I kind of want Tornel's shirt. Look what it says.
I'm not familiar with that game title.
That's true. We do have the countdown. Looks like we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 60.
Good luck to our runners.
So we got 2 items right away coming up. As long as they... Tornel missed Rachel's skip.
So Mashima is already got a commanding lead.
Got like a 10-minute lead now because of that.
Exactly, and all the fortune that will go with it. So nothing good for these first 2.
Okay, now we're going.
Tornel is either in the pyramid. Or crypt.
Oh no, not crypt.
That's in crypt. So we do not need the bows of moon or sun. At this point, though, the game. Well, there's 2 checks here. One of them is going to need to get herbs, or the rabbit boots, or hazmat suit to go through the excess swamp.
I forgot where Mashama is. I think he is.
Mashama is in Goa. And Tornel is in Saber...
South, north.
Yeah, north, thank you. So us commentators are going to have a heck of a time trying to remember all these locations. So Saber North will give him access to another check.
Looks like that we also have Hydra, Upper Hydra. Amazed that Tornel did not make his way to Brynmare.
Machimo doing a long check here in Oasis Cave. There's a few checks that are open when you don't have any swords or flight. That was Hydra that Tornel was just in. And now he is in...
Is that...
Oh, that's
is that...
Stixie.
Yeah,
The right
I
side of
called
Stixie
it.
with flight. So there's one check here he can do without anything on the left side. Oh. No, he needs to go back to the left side. There you go, Tornel.
And
Oh,
on
hey, Bert.
Mashama's side, we have a Burt validated seed with rabbit boots.
Oh, and those rabbit boots, that'll let the second check in the back of Crypt, the underside of Crypt, to be checked, because you can jump over the swamp without getting hurt.
Just melt herb.
Yep.
And I think Tornel has a glowing lamp, which he found in Crypt.
That is correct. And there's another Burt. You combine that with a broken statue, and you get a new item. So one of the flags that could have been on tonight was the item names could have been altered. And so you don't know what you have until you try to use them. But it looks like they're just their vanilla names.
One thing I'd like to point out is that you can actually walk out of Stixie, but with all the wall warps in the Hydra region, it's kind of pointless for the seed.
If they walk out, they would have access to, I think, one check without any swords. You can't go down south, there's a river. But if you go north after exiting, yeah, there's one check, which I think they might have already both done, and it was a mimic.
So we saw an ice wall. I'm thinking that might be a Saber North ice wall. But both runners now seem to be heading toward Brynmare. Probably the only logical area. There's going to be one item.
One check in the field. They don't have access to oak yet. There is the possibility of running through the swamp with relying on herbs only. But for that, you have to have at least a way to get money, which means a sword.
We also just like to point out there is still one more item in the crypt. I don't think either runner has gotten.
No, and Mashima's not done any of the crypt yet.
This is planned, so I think we might have to go back to the crypt. It's probably going to be the broken statue.
Or something else that then leads to the broken statue, yeah.
Now we get to go to Brynmare, where we get to hero tax these people. And it looks like Tornel, or not Tornel, Anna wants a lamp. Not that lamp.
Tornel was thinking the items might have been swapped, but glowing lamp will not be a trade-in item. And both of them now demonstrating that we can steal from the stores if there's a blank spot by quickly moving from the blank cursor, which costs $0, to either an adjacent herb or boots, and get that item for $0.
That's necessary.
Yep, that'll come in very handy when they reach Chiron, which has some great armor right next to a blank spot.
Yep, we basically steal from the terrorists in Chiron to get their money, so that we could use the money to save the world. Because it's not
going to the second spot in the crypt.
That might be the better play.
Yeah, and I don't think Tornel got the rabbit boots, so he's using herbs to get across the field.
It is a broken statue indeed.
Broken statue.
Windmill key.
Yep. And there's, what is it? One to check at the beginning, three checks they'll have access to after using that. Tornel demonstrating that if you have a status effect, such as being poisoned, you can reset your game and you'll go to your last checkpoint and no longer be poisoned or paralyzed.
I don't know about you, but in all the seeds that I've seen, it seems like it's been a high percentage chance that random names are not on. I don't know. Do you ever notice that?
I think our brain just remembers. It's a very fallible 3 pounds of mass trying to keep up.
I feel sorry for the Axeman. Like, he has nothing to do yet. Like, nothing to track at all. Poor guy. Probably just chilling there.
Axeman will chime in whenever we make errors, so he's watching out for us.
As long as he doesn't pass out. Got telepathy. Now we can go talk to the stupid dwarves.
And but we still don't have access in logic to do the hell run. I'm pretty sure we can't do it at level 1 with just herbs.
Nope. You need to have at least a gas mask or a sword. Got ice walls here.
Well, you need a fire sword to take him down.
Got some robots and magic ring.
Now we got one more check. So hopefully this is progress. Otherwise, I'll be as stumped as the runners. No, 2 more checks. Sorry.
Oh,
Watch
we got
out for
warlocks.
beam.
Sword
There
of
it
Thunder. Time to be teleported away.
Which means they won't be able to do the last check. Oh, Axeman already fumbling with the controls, choosing the wrong sword for a moment there.
Come on, Axeman. You're better than this. It looks like Mashama's going to be skipping out. Oh, no, he's not going to be skipping out.
Taskbot woke him up to say, hey, you hit the wrong... You got something to do.
Now that we got a
So where
sword,
did they go? So they're in Joel? Yeah, so they got warped to the middle of the ocean.
That won't really do anything for us.
But later on, if we there's one check in there that takes 2 items.
True.
And normally to get there, you have to have flight or the dolphin flute, and the dolphin flute has got its vanilla logic, which takes a whole bunch of tasks to do. So Tornel went back into a windmill cave to get that last check.
So is Mashama. It's nice that they're still slightly close together. Last thing we want to see is someone just getting completely lost and the other person just overtaking them.
Unless I'm playing.
True.
I would like to lose by a landslide if I lose.
And it's just a fruit of power.
Let's see. So where can they go from here that had thunder?
To the dwarves.
We could do that. We could also do a Stixie South, not Stixie, Saber South or Saber West.
But that's not really worth it if you don't have the bracelet. Well, I guess we do have the rabbit boots, but we don't know what the walls are just yet.
We don't know what the walls are. That's where Tornel's going.
Interesting enough, Mashama still, Tornel still does not have the rabbit boots.
Where did Mashama get those?
Those were on one of the hydro ledges. So this is going to be very beneficial, Mashama, because that will let you charge up while you're walking. Normally you can't charge up unless you're standing still.
Saber West, which looks like a Hydra with the purple color.
And it's wind wall.
Wind. So you're probably right that they got to go to
Goa. Go Fortress. Oh, Tornel died too.
He hugged, gave it too much of a hug to the Medusas.
Yeah, so right now we can go to, we could go to Oak. We could also save the child in Oak and do the Tornel fight.
Maybe 2 checks there. You got Tornel did.
I think Mashama was just level grinding there to get enough, get some extra levels so they could do this hell run. I would get rid of the ring. I've come to like in this seed set. I don't really feel like keeping the magic rings because you don't end up with a lot of money regardless. So you don't need to hoard the magic rings.
Yeah, magic rings are much more useful late game when you have more spells to use to heal and recover and fly. So is Mashama going out? Did he get herbs?
I think that is Saber North with ice walls. And Tornel doing his level grinding here. That means I think Mashama has a bit of advantage.
Yeah, the little lead. I don't think Tornel's equipped his rabbit boots.
What I'd like to point out that Mashama did not set a checkpoint. You can set checkpoints by usually walking in and out of dungeon areas. So if Mashama were to take a fatal death here, he would go all the way back to Bryn Mawr. That's
on you, Zero. That's all on you.
I will take full credit of that, and I am absolutely proud of it.
Congratulations on your cursing. Tornel did set a checkpoint, but I don't think he has enough herbs when he was doing his hell run. So now Mashama is back in the lead. Yeah, it's really hard. when you're such a low level that the herbs heal more than your max hit points. See if Mashima says, oh, there's the checkpoint. There's the checkpoint this time.
Yeah, there's no reason not to set the checkpoint. It's only like 1 or 2 seconds, and look how much time you lost by not setting that checkpoint.
Hey, whenever I do these, I always re-equip the herb as soon as I'm done, instead of what Mashima's doing, where he's waiting until the last minute to open up the menu, because it's not worth trying to fight any of the tomatoes in here.
And we had talked to the horrible mother who has abandoned her child into the marshes.
Oh yeah, let's check out the stream audio. Whoopsie.
And let's steal from these dwarves. I don't know why we even help out the dwarves. They're a bunch of haters, in my opinion. Talk to them and say, oh, hey, we're not going to help you. You're human. Don't they realize humans are the best species? So we're going to be getting 2 items here, and then eventually we can head back and do the stomp fight. Actually, not really do the stomp fight. We do the stomp fight skip to get another item. Mashama does have warp boots. I think he might warp back to Bryn Mawr here. Oh, he warps back to Oak. That's kind of bad because now he doesn't have any way to escape here easily. Sword of Water!
Go.
I don't think we've seen any firewalls, though. Sacred Shield.
Hey, there's that audio. Thank you, Hex, for commenting that.
So we did get our first piece of armor. Sacred Shield, which will protect us from turning it into a thing. A slime.
What happened to Tornel? He got had to go get his rabbit boots again.
I don't know.
Reload an old save.
So from what I've heard, Tornel is undefeated against Mashama in tournament competitions. So this should be a big one for Mashama if he manages to win. Sword of Water will get us over to the Land of Women, Amazon. Amazon Prime, that is.
As well as a checkpoint.
And more stuff to steal. Sadly, no equipment to steal here.
Yeah, Sword of Water is a big thing early in these flag sets because it opens up many, many checks. Light Spell has been hacked to be a later item behind a lot of other barriers. Otherwise, it would show up way too early and be very unfair and unentertaining.
We got the Recover spell on Amazon, so nothing special there. And Mashama's going to be heading toward the Tornel fight, which is where, or Stomp fight, which is where Tornel is.
We can hack our way out of this. Or there's a glitch in the game where if you warp out and your Y position is not at the bottom, the game says, "Oh, you must have won the fight."
Tornel wants a Storm Bracelet, and we just got the Fruit of Lime, the best consumable in the game.
And Mashima doing a fantastic job of stomping on that fruit. In disgust.
So I think...
So, at this point, I'd go to Goa and then steal from Chiron, because we have access to Chiron now with the Sword of Water.
We have access to Chiron, we have access to more of the Oasis Cave, and guess where else we have access to?
Two more Stixie checks.
Yeah! I did say I did want the 3 Stixie dives.
Okay, well, this will be 2 of 3. The third item needed for the rest of Stixie is Flight.
We'll see if Mashama decides to do the glitch, the shop glitch over here in Chiron.
Tornel, get your boots, get your boots! Okay, so Tornel warped out. Luckily, he takes his little child victim in a pocket, and then returns them home to town.
I kind of wish that it were possible to have that child just follow you everywhere. But sadly, it's resource limitations. Mashama is now loading up on consumable equipment here to sell off.
No more stealing then. Alright, so Tornel just behind Mashima. Shama.
Shao had a draw, maybe attempting to do a draw. Oh, what we could return to the master, kill all the people in Shaoran because they suck.
Yep, so the plot of the game is stuff happens, and we end up killing everybody in that town we just stole from. And we have a 50-50 shot now of having the right sword to defeat the bad guy who showed up in that town.
We also have 50-50 shot again into Goa Fortress, which we did. Looks
There's
like...
Statue of Onyx. I'm here 5 checks, plus one of the easiest bosses in the game.
Even easier than Dragon 1?
I said one of the easiest.
The antidote so far.
Just
Carmine's
consumable.
floor. Worthless. Orb of Wind.
Could be useful later. So having the extra levels of the sword, the
Ooh. Sacral armor.
balls and the bracelets also increases the impact, the firepower of the base levels, including the stab.
So we just got Sacral armor and Sword of
There we
Wind.
go. Nice dive, nice dive.
So Sacral armor will regenerate health if we stand still, so it's pretty useful. Doesn't provide as much defense, but hey, healing is always nice.
But Tornel's doing your second Stixie dive.
Yeah, he's smart.
Just made the bridges.
And we could kill Carmine with the Thunder Sword.
Yep. So this one, he follows the set pattern as long as you play according to it, which that did not happen, sadly.
I did not see what was at the Axe Shaman chest. Was there anything useful?
Axeman, what did he get?
Was he even paying attention?
Asbot, what did he get?
We will never know. Warp boots at the sort of thunder area, so
No spot, yep.
probably nothing. Seems like Goa is the direction to go.
There we go. Watch out for the last 2 fireballs, and we have a dead Carmine.
Our necklace, some extra defense. Doubt they'll use it. We can we can actually do Saber West if we want to.
Ashima bailing out, not seeing if he can do the rest of Goa. And doing the long walk. I'm not sure why he's not using warp boots to. Oh, he didn't steal for money's sake. He didn't steal
Everyone's
excess,
dead.
Armor.
Kill Stomp. Okay, we got 75% chance that we can kill this guy, and we can with
Sword of Wind. It's a good thing he did the Carmine floor first.
Yeah, looks like
Tornel
Tornel will. Sean better be careful here. Carmine about ready to wreck him. Or, I made a 1.
There we go. Yeah, Mado not being very cooperative, stopping where he can be stabbed. That's the fastest way to take down most bosses if you don't have a bracelet, is to get up close and smash the B button. There we go.
Oh, it's magic ring, so that doesn't do anything for us. So we might have to go to Oasis Cave, Saber West, or back into Goa.
Yeah, Saber West was wind. Ashima doesn't know that, though. I think only Tornel does. Yeah, we can do more to Goa, maybe.
Shao's gonna be disappointed by Stixie as well.
Saber North was the fire sword, right?
I think they were ice walls.
About Hydra. Hydra?
Hydra. I don't know if we've seen the Hydra walls yet. Or If we did, I didn't pay attention.
I can barely track when it's only one of me racing, let alone two.
Well, the good thing is when I race, I cheat and use Auto Tracker.
Not
So the
cheating if
act-
it's allowed.
So the Akshama chest is a mimic.
Oh, yep. So complete bust for this half. Because the first item was nothing, and the next two items are nothing.
Down goes Carmine for Tornel,
Right.
and Tornel might
Tornel looks
actually.
Dan.
And Tornel might actually go further into Goa. Does have a high probability of being able to press further.
So we have a wall, then some area to go through, and then the boss or more chests.
Oh, we got a butterfly. This butterflies can be pretty devastating because it can paralyze you, as well as mess around with you on some certain floors in this game.
Did Tornel get the recover from Amazon?
I don't think he's been to Amazon yet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if he gets paralyzed, he'll need a lysis plant, which means you can't use your beam sword, which means you can't open up walls.
Back to Goa from
likely
Mashama.
He'll get a checkpoint in the next area. Even if he is paralyzed, he'll be able to proceed.
Ow, ow, ow. Both runners level 4.
Yep. Alright, so Mashama is going to be fighting Kelbesk 2.
We two water. Looks like
Yep,
Tornel's
now.
probably
Going to do a sword
use-
charge glitch. Where we transfer the level 2, the wind sword, onto the water sword. He just needs to not open up his menu, otherwise he'll lose it. Yep, Mashima following right behind. Got a good race.
We do still need to find one more sword, but we do not need to find 2 of the 3 bows.
And we might not need to find flight.
Actually, we do need flight because we can't get.
No,
to
they
the
have
pyramid.
access to the... They have a... Oh, you're talking about for Dragon 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that is indeed correct. I am disappointed.
It's probably very hard to have a flightless seed.
There was one, I think, earlier in the tournament where they could have gone flightless, but they found it before they found their last bow.
So Tornel's a little bit ahead here compared to Mashama, but Mashama does have an extra boss skill.
Alright, Mr. Tracker, if you could mark off Kelbesk.
Looks like
Tornel's-
Mashama's just brute forcing his way into Kelbas.
Thank you, Axe.
That might have been a faster fight overall compared to Tornel's fight.
Yeah, he didn't even bother with the sword charge glitch, huh?
Nope. Just stabby stabby. Magic ring behind the wall.
So what I do whenever I enter this floor, entering it's not a checkpoint, but the other side, the entrance of Kelbesk 2, so we're doing it backwards, is a checkpoint. So I set a checkpoint, check the wall, and then if it's nothing, just reset.
There are 3 items here to be found on Sabera's floor. Sabera's floor sucks because bit of a maze.
Now, something
yeah.
I didn't mention for this flag set is you only need level 1 of your sword to make all these bridges or break down the walls. In vanilla, you need level 2.
Well, Mashama is slowly creeping up. We'll have to see how well the Sabera 2 fight goes. Sabera 2 can be a bit annoying because she's basically a tank. Yeah, nothing on Sabera 2's floor.
Where do we think the Boa Truth's going to be? Or Flight?
Remember, we can still do Saber West, and we could do some more stuff in. Oh, Mashama damn paralyzed, but yeah, as I recover.
Yeah, he's got the spell and he's got enough MP to handle it.
Hopefully, Boa Truth isn't Stixie.
Oh, reset, reset. There we go. He doesn't even have to use those abilities. Oh, good. We can get through the wall to see if we can defeat Sabera 2.
Weak to water. How much damage are we doing?
Gross. This is gross.
3 damage. 3 damage, baby.
3 damage. 234, so that's 80 minus 2, so
78.
78 hits. That is, if any of the audience needs to use the toilet, it's a good time.
Let's go to a commercial break here.
Yep.
And bring you some words from our sponsors from the lands of Sahara.
I've not mapped it out. If it's worth going, no, it's probably not. You'd have to walk through 2 levels to get back to a sword charge glitch location. Let's see, Mashima might be doing more damage though, because he's level 5 versus Tornel's level 4. This Rabbit Boo is really helping, so you can charge on the go.
Yeah, this fight could be so annoying. It's an endurance run.
It's not terribly difficult. This is running on the NES, and there's just way too many things on the screen for that to handle. And play at normal frame rates.
Mashama does have one more scaling.
Oh, that's right. 4. So 62 shots for Mashama. Yep, so that's scaling. It's the number next to the DL, right under their level. And anytime they pick up a key item, so a sword, a spell, a trade-in, the game scales up the difficulty a little bit. So that's why Mashama's boss has more HP than Tornel's.
Looks like Mashama is attempting to just stabby Sabera.
I'm not sure that works out because of those flames around her.
I think.
Yeah, maybe though. Maybe. Oh, he's loaded with herbs. There you go.
But we do have one more floor after this, and it's the most dreaded floor of them all.
Does he have iron bracelet on? Or the iron necklace?
I think he put the necklace on.
Yeah, so that gives you there's 2 defense levels, one against physical contact and one against projectiles.
Yeah,
the armor is for the first. Yep, the shield is for the second.
The stab is definitely helping out Mashama a lot.
And the iron necklace boosts your armor damage level. 1 more. The Tornel on Mato 2 level.
Break through the wall. Change!
There we go. That gets them access to Brokahana and Goa, since they can defeat Mato 2. Or Mato 1, rather.
I did not see what was on Sabera 2. And Tornel is paralyzed. Teleport.
Teleport. That's nice. Oh, the love necklace was on Sabera 2, apparently. Thank you, Archibald. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 checks, 5 checks on Mato's 2's level. We're now resetting to get rid of his paralysis.
So one of our progresses might be back in Amazon.
That's true. They can test out the item the Queen Aurelius wants.
Or
normally an item, if you use it in the wrong location, pops up a message of nothing happens. But for reasons beyond my understanding, when you do it with the trade-in that she wants, nothing happens at all on screen. So you tell if you have her trait in item or not. And with change, you can become a woman, and she's willing to take the thing that if it's given to her by a woman. And despite Mashima's sprite appearance, he still renders as male to the queen. She is very intolerant.
Got barrier 2 on the upper right hand side. We also got some butterflies upstairs.
Oh, we got a hellway.
Get them, butterflies.
Yeah, so this has what 1, 2, 4 or 5 different elevators you have to ride. If you get touched with anything, either the enemy or the powder they give off afterwards, that paralyzes you. Even if you're already paralyzed, it'll knock you back down to the bottom level.
And Tornel does not have recover, so he is paralyzed.
He's trying to run through this, so if he falls down, Mashima will take the lead.
Well, Mashama has the boss advantage right now, so... And he is catching up.
That's true. Oh my goodness, this is just terrible for Tornel's got one more elevator to ride.
He's got that stupid invisible enemy. Shama's paralyzed. Hopefully he remembers he has recover.
Luckily paralysis does not stack,
Oh.
so you get
No! Oh, they both fall. Oh.
oh, it's glorious. It is glorious. Glorious that I am not playing this seed.
You see a reset from
That was to get rid of his paralysis. He went down to the last area, which had made a checkpoint.
I think he reset the barrier spell as well.
For Tornel?
Maybe.
No, he went all the way back down. So he hasn't lost any treasure chests.
Okay, Mashama, you do have... There you go, recover.
There we go.
Knock him off.
Oh no, again!
Oh man! Oh.
I'm so glad we have the camera reactions as well. That's the third for Tornel, I think. Fourth time is a charm.
And towards the third hallway, they gotta deal with that stupid invisible enemy that can't be damaged without a level 3 bracelet.
Which they do not have.
Oh man, this
Ooh.
is coming.
What a hellway!
Oh,
Well, I
listen
want
are the Nooper Warlocks. Mashima trying to lure the shadows away.
Oh my god.
For now. Where is that elevator ride? Come on. Go. Oh no!
You know what's gonna be funny is if
Oh boy.
Mado 2 is weak to fire.
Oh yeah. So that would make this off or not. Tornel has said, "F this noise. Let's go defeat Mado 1." And he will be able to.
And neither of these two guys, like, neither of them knows that both of them are doing this at the same time.
Same time. It was yes.
Oh,
yes. All right. So we're hoping for Sword of Fire. Sword of Fire. Let's go. Make that off or nothing.
Oh, Thunder
boo.
Sword. Boo.
wow.
Boo.
The best sword.
So yeah, Mashima gonna go for his stab strats again.
Once we kill this
Here we
boss,
have a-
then it's just gonna be a hunt for items.
And yeah. So here we see a. Oh no, they still have to do Evil Spirit Island and Sabera 1.
Yeah, but that's gonna be fairly easy compared to this fight.
Oh yeah.
Tornel's gonna be able to check Brokahana, which Mashima
That's
has
right.
not checked yet. This could
Maybe
be
it'll
big.
become Flight. Yeah, if he gets flight, then you can just fly over all those elevators and not worry about those damn butterflies.
He's still behind right now.
Oh!
Yeah, oh, Chris, you called
Oh, commentator's blessing. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tornel.
This might be very bad for Mashama if he never goes back to go. He better not die. Heal yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Use an herb. Yeah, it looks like Tornel is going to be going to Sahara. He's got telepathy, so he can talk to the stupid rabbit. And for the power on this jerk.
Mr. Tracker, could you mark off flight and Mado 1 for Tornel, and then Mado 2 for Mashima, please? Mashama.
Insect flute on Deo.
Can't do that in logic. That one does require the hazmat suit.
Now, if we farmed up a lot of money, we could easily buy some magic rings in Sahara.
And Tornel should know that that was the last level of Goa, and so he can get back to Mado 2 by going the opposite way that Mashama is currently traveling. I mean, he eventually needs to go back there to defeat Mado 2.
Yeah, well, Mashama has nowhere to go, really, so go to Goa. No, not Bryn.
He might have the trade-in for the Queen, or, yeah. What did Tornel just pick up?
It's not the trade-in. We will never know what Tornel picked up.
So this is the easiest boss in the game because they forgot to give him iframes.
They also forgot to give our hero iframes.
They're like there for half a second.
Antidote. And Boa-san!
Boa-san, which is not needed. It's useless this game because they gotta warp in behind the barrier that it blocks. Oh,
I'm gonna mark it anyway.
Triple Stixie Dive. See if the flight blocked items have something. That's the lamp that Akahana wants in Bryn Mawr.
Refresh and Orb of Fire.
Orb of Fire. So it might all be junk. It might be good. We'll find out in a second when he goes to check. Or we're going here first.
Well, that refresh is gonna be useful.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, RPG Limit Break, with a party of 152. Time for me not to screw this up.
Tornel is just flying up Saber North.
A 1 out of 3 chance for Hellbeth 1. And we're Water Sword.
So far, nothing weak to fire.
Stab, stab, stab. That's true. Fire Sword might just be only necessary for story mode to beat the game. Those seeds frustrate me when I was like, well, I know I can beat the game. I don't really need this sword, do I? There we go. Hellbeth 2 dead.
I do like to point out, since we were able to get to Joel because of the Thunder Sword, we can fly to
Portoa.
We did see some fire walls, and I bet those are gonna hide the bow that we need. The bow of
yeah,
truth.
that was Saber North. And so Tornel, there's a way to do Saber North, avoiding all the walls, which he flew up the big slides.
I hope that...
Oh, those joining us. I invite you. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Always happy to have new runners. I myself have only been running this for a few months.
And yet you're the #1 seed.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I practiced it way too much. But pretty friendly group in the Discord that we have.
It'd be funny if the power ring wall is fire locked.
That's what our tracker was hoping for, that the bow of truth that we actually do need is fire sword somewhere.
I do want to point out also is that Tornel, he wants a storm bracelet.
Oh, not the player Tornel, but the Tornel up on the mountain of Saber West, where Mashama is currently finding just
junk.
Just consumables.
Well, I'm sure Tornel player wants the bracelet as well. Oh, do we got Brotohana?
There we go.
Yeah, now it's a race. I think that this is
we
the only
cannot
logical
get
place we can
behind.
go.
The Oasis Cave wall. It is fire indeed.
So maybe we do have to go to Portilla.
Wow, that would make this a race.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Alright, so Tornel's gonna finish up his Goa by killing M2sh2m2 from the backside, the back entrance. Probably finish at the same time Mashima's doing Best 1. And then it's, yeah, Fire Sword and Boa Truth Hunt.
The best one was weak to water, I believe, and Mashama should have level 2 water. Oh, what's a Tornel also has level 2 water. Mashama's just gonna do the stabby again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Are you
Oh, no, it's
taking notes here,
thunder.
Chris? You can learn a lot from this.
Oh no, Tornel, there's no safe spot here, is there? Yeah, he's trying to do a sword charge glitch. And I don't think you can save in the Oasis Cave. You'd have to save in the desert outside of it, and that's not worth it.
It's at the center, the entrance. Yeah, this area. That's where you can save.
Oh, well, there I learned something
Yeah.
new. I knew there was a checkpoint there. I didn't realize that was a save point. And yeah, Mashama now probably going. Oh, he's gonna do the Oasis Cave checks.
We know that there's nothing here.
Yep. So
This is great, Rays. Like randomizers, should join in on us. We always like to make the
I
community
wonder
bigger.
if they remember that they can get to Portoa from the Joel. And I'm just going to point out, Zero. One of us said that the Joel check earlier that we got transported to was, useless.
True.
I'm not naming names.
Yeah, I'm
No
not going to say it
names
was
at all,
Axe,
right?
man. Don't worry.
I will also not say it's the Axeman. But
But
yeah,
that-
that could be the key to the last part of this race.
Tornel is struggling a bit against M2sh2m2 here.
I mean, he is kind of a super fast cannon that you have no ability to dodge. Kind of luck out when he chooses to. Yeah, he
If
should.
you think you're cool, you are not as cool as M2sh2m2.
So Tornel is avoiding using the menu right now because if he does, he'll lose his level 2 sword. But he also has refresh, which he should have equipped before doing the sword charge glitch, and then he'd be able to heal.
I'm kind of curious. Is the wall, the power ring wall, is that Firelock?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sweet. That could be it.
Either that or Vampire Cave.
Oh, we do
That
have.
was, I thought that was Firewall as well. It's been a while since they were there.
I need fire sword for it.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, so that's not available from either end.
We do have a trade-in for Akahana back in the Brainmare area.
Yeah, the fog lamp.
We do see that the mirror shield was in Pyramid.
Oh,
And
yeah,
there's
now we go.
M2sh2m2
Yep.
finally.
There we go. I think Tornel should do the Hell Way just for the fun of it. Go kill some more butterflies. All right, where's he off to?
I'd probably say Brainmare.
Fog lamp. Do it. Hasn't been to
Yeah.
Amazon either, right?
He hasn't been to Amazon yet.
Because he doesn't have the recover.
Magic
And-
ring from Aka Jerkface. So right now, I think it is. I think we do have to go
Mashama
for
doing-
Koa.
You got your wish twice 0, a double, triple Stixie dive.
Yeah.
And as we found out, none of them are necessary. The fog lamp was just a trade-in for a consumable.
Well, refresh is nice to have. Orb of Fire is also useful.
Tornel finally cashing in on his ill-gotten goods. Now he has 10,000 gold and will never need for money.
And
I mean,
both runners
the
are going to be
Orb of
side by
Fire-
side right now, except Tornel has not done Saber West. He hasn't been in Amazon yet.
Yep.
But it might actually go
Seems to
back
be
to
who-
Saber West.
I think they've both forgotten about Joel. Oh no, they're gonna go through Swan because they have change. Oh, boo.
Why don't we go through Swan? Well, at least when we go over here, we can set these guards free. I feel sorry for the guards. They're stuck here all day, just chilling, watching the gate. Yeah, set them free, Mashama. We don't have
these-
Paralyze yet. That's our final spell.
So these two racers are within 20 seconds of each other right now.
I can't believe they're
Both
both
have
going
a-
this way.
They both have a DL of 23. They've got the same number of key items. And they're within like 2,000 experience points, like 4 or 5 enemies of each other.
It'd be funny if both of them go to Joel.
Yeah, they forgot they have it. That's the only reason why Mashama stopped there, is he forgot he had that checkpoint already.
Now there is an item over here in the Dolphin Cave, but on the current build, you need to have the Dolphin to actually get it.
Yep, and you also cannot enter Evil Spirit Island, where the last boss they have to fight is located, without the dolphin. And Zero, let's see if I can get the logic right for the dolphin. So first, all right,
There's
make sure you have the right
Paralyze.
sword.
Let's back to Swan.
Do they know if it's a they have the right trade-in for that?
Oh, we don't know who wants. We don't even know who wants a necklace.
Oh, and Tornel forgot to look at his message to see if he had the right sword. The Queen will tell you if you have the right sword or not. They do. It was the Sword of Thunder. Go down to Rage. He gives you an item. You then talk to the Messia voicemail. You come back to the Queen. Yay, Divergence! She gives you something and tells you what you get for Calming the Sea. You then give an herb to the Dolphin, who'll give you something. And then, if you have both the Shell Flute, if you have the Shell Flute, the person will show up. You can talk to his daughter to find out what he wants, and then you can finally trade it in. Ride the boat, talk to Kensu, and then
he wants
you
a
can
plant?
finally ride the Dolphin. And he does not have the plant. So does he have the trade-in that the Queen wants?
No, we have the necklace.
Okay.
I'm unsure who wants a necklace.
Probably the boat owner.
I gotcha.
And Mashima from Rage just got the ivory statue that the Queen wants, so they got all kinds of things they can check for. Mashama is probably going to do the Harissa Plant Cave. And since he's down here already,
Yeah, it's usually the good route. Normally you don't come to Portoa through the back route. But
Yeah.
I usually, if I have a lot of swords, and definitely the water sword, I would go down here, do Rage first, then do
Yeah.
Carissa.
at this point, I would skip this cave for now, knowing that I probably have what I... Oh, he doesn't have the Shell Flute. Never mind, never mind.
So where do you think the Bow of Truth is?
ESI.
Oasis Cave.
It's gonna be
Oasis
lame.
Cave.
It's gonna be lame. It's gonna be in Evil
Flute.
Spirit Island, and there's the
There's-
Shell Flute. What a great play!
That's okay. That's huge.
Yeah, that's one of the necessary items to finish this seed. If they had had a Wild Warp into Evil Spirit Island, then all this dolphin stuff could have been skipped. This seed said, "Nope, you got to do it the hard way."
The
Well,
alternate
same
na-
cave. Go ahead, Axe.
Tornel's Bane is the alternate name for the Shell's Flute.
That is right, K-Pal. There is one check that the dolphin in the water, you need to have the dolphin. And that could have had the Bow of Truth.
Okay, foul on point there.
So again, these racers are seconds apart.
And
Just a
magic ring.
consumable. Yeah, Tornel doesn't have an opal, so he needs to not die.
Shama going to go talk to the queen. Let's see what she's got.
I bet it's a consumable.
Oh, the
that's-
statue for Slime Soup.
It's inside of Goa. Oh no. Tornel does not have enough magic to wild warp find an inn. Oh no. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Let's see what the will give us, as well as if we calm the ocean with the Statue of Gold. Sword of Fire, there it is.
Wait, we got Keys Stixies on the ocean.
So that is unnecessary, since we have a warp into Stixie.
And let's see
Dolphin
what the
is going to
stupid
give us
shield ring.
garbage. So they have barrier. Shield ring's never going to be worn. This seed.
I'm being lazy and just teleporting back to Portoa instead of just walking.
Otherwise,
out.
you gotta wait for that dolphin to swim all the way out the cave, and so much faster not to.
Okay, necklace is for boat guy.
I think it had to be. We didn't have any more trade-ins to do.
I forgot who had the slime suit statue. Was that the queen
Yeah.
or
So you give
Aurelius?
Queen-
Aurelius.
Yeah, you give the queen one statue, and then she gives you another statue. So now there's the one check behind the throne room they can do. Well, that was a nice sea monster that got Tornel.
Still no bracelets. Statue of gold, which is going to be
Which is
pointless.
useless. You can see Mashama's face. If Tornel remembers to do that check. Oh,
That's
skip
all.
it.
We have all the trade-ins.
Yeah. We haven't done them all, but we do have them all.
Actually, did we find the one for? Did we get the plant? I don't think we got the plant yet. No, we don't have the plant yet.
Oh, you're correct.
Just
Hopefully
wrote
that's
down-
not the bow of truth. So we're down to one boss and one item. And then we can beat the game. That is if the players remember they have a warp into the... There's the last trade-in. If they remember they have a wild warp into the back of Crypt.
I'm sure they all know this.
They haven't...
Then yeah, they did forget about Joel.
Yeah, there's definitely,
Did.
fatigue where you use all the warps at the beginning of the game, you get your natural checkpoints at the towns, and then you don't use the wild warp again for... As Sir Archibald points out, one of these players might have already encountered such a scenario.
Sabera
Not much
2 or Sabera 1. Like that's a that's a huge miss
Hazmat,
for both these
so
guys.
we might have to go fight the insect.
That plus the insect flute puts that one check in logic.
So I'm hoping that the item at the back of at the power range spot in Oasis Cave is the bow we're looking for.
We could be here a while then.
You always want to know where all the item saturation is. Orb of Thunder.
Still no bracelet.
So if we find another Orb of Thunder, then that means we go see Tornel at the top of Saber West.
That could be another spot for the bow of truth.
And that jerk Tornel always likes to hoard useful things.
How many checks do we have left here? We got one up this way, one behind the vampire, one before the Sabera 2 herself, and then one more after you defeat her in Town of Zombies. So 5 checks. Not too many opals found this race.
I thought Masham found 2. Alarm Flute.
Thought it was 1. So that's 2 more checks. No, 1, because you need the eyeglasses for the second check. What's up, Axe?
We haven't found the power ring yet. We haven't found a warrior ring either.
Or speed boots. Those are the three that really speed up the game.
Power ring.
Power ring, yep.
Oh,
Aww.
do we have any bracelets found yet, though?
We do not.
Nope.
That
That
is,
would be the
okay,
Torturous
yeah,
Tower.
But I
I
do
think
think
it-
all the runners have the level 2 orb.
Yeah. If I found the bow of truth at this point in time, I think I would stick out for finding at least one bracelet by going straight into the end game without any.
And our runners, usually our runners want to get to around level 12, at the very least, to make the tower fight a little more manageable.
I think with the power ring, they can do 11 without too much fuss.
Weak to thunder.
Yep. So still no boss. No boss is weak to fire this seed. Oh, he's not doing his stabbing technique. I'm disappointed.
I know.
Oh, there we go. Now he's switched to the.
There, heal Mashama.
They just did the opposite strategy. One swapped out the rabbit boots for the power ring, and the other swapped out the power ring for the boots. Oh, there we
Look at
go.
that heat.
Now realizing he's got barrier, go right up into her face and stab away.
Prison key.
That's one more check.
Mark Hanson bow!
So it's just a race to the finish line now.
Now we just have to figure
Oh, wow. What a
We got a
race.
bracelet finale.
Oh, a bracelet. Are they going to go for a bracelet? Yeah.
What a race.
Oof,
Looks like
go
Masham's
for a
going
bracelet.
to check prison first.
Yeah. So they are. So one of them is doing the bracelet check. Speed boots. That'll
Yes.
increase the speed. Oh, that's actually a good one too. I would say go to Vampire Cave to find a bracelet. I think that's where Tornel's heading.
Now, if you get the water,
Saber West. Saber West is where Tornel's going. Or the alarm flute. Oh, okay.
if you get the water bracelet, would you be happy?
I mean, it's yes, because you can sword charge glitch with power ring. Maybe get myself up to a level 11. You can do everything you need to do with a single sword charge, and then brute force the rest of it.
What does Mashama want to do? We know there. Oh. Tornado
There we
bracelet.
go. Go, Tornel, go. That'll suffice. It's not. It's second best for clearing the tower, and you can do an easy. He's gonna get his warp boots too, or speed boots as well. Wow.
Now, will our
Doesn't
runners try to
get
get to
the-
level 12?
No, what are you warping for? Oh, he's gonna recharge.
Oh no! Finish this, Tornel! You've got it!
Why is he, I guess he wants a different bracelet.
No, it's a beautiful woman.
Or Tornel has forgotten he has a warp into the back of Crypt and is still
Warping.
looking for what he thinks is the necessary. He thinks he needs the bow of Moon.
Tornel
Yeah.
menuing! Tornel menuing!
Tornel menuing. Axe, can you check off the bow of truth on Tornel? And did Mashama get the bow of Sun?
Yeah, it was no.
Had one, right? Oh. Oh,
Well,
no.
Mashama.
Oh no, Tornel.
Mashama going for a slime suit.
Tornel, finish this! You've got it!
Mashama did teleport into.
Yeah, he did. But he just your brain's like, I need to go. In that case, it was back to Oak.
If he just wants a level.
No, I think yeah. Once the brain just throws away all those warp points.
I mean, to be fair, Tornel is the one that doesn't have level 3 sword.
Echo Shield.
Yes, he does. Tornel has the tornado bracelet. Shama doesn't have level 3.
Where's Mashama now?
Saber North. No, it was Dixie. Hydra. There you go.
Hydra.
Hydra card. What did Slime Kensu have?
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out again.
Lizard bracelet.
Oh, gross. Oh, what is Mashama doing then? Come on. Did he also forget he had to warp into the...
He couldn't. He warped in there a couple times.
Oh no. Just finish the game, fellas.
It'd be funny if Tornel wins by finding the final bow.
Oh, and then... Oh,
He's not going to beat me if he plays like this.
painful.
Why would he play you? I thought Leaf is going to be moving on.
I can foresee your future acts. It involves a Tornel warping scenario.
We got the Vampire 1.
I would never. Oh.
I really hope Tornel does not find that bow. Oh, another Opal statue.
Yeah. Shama, I can understand if he doesn't want to do it with the Blizzard bracelet because it is so terrible.
He doesn't have it.
Mashama does. I thought.
Oh, he doesn't. Tornel's the only one with bracelets.
Mashama just got it on the top of Hydra.
Is that him? I could have sworn Tornel was the one that got the bracelet.
Tornel has Tornado. Mashama has...
Oh no, he's not getting it now. This is where the
okay.
Blizzard
Oh, I
bracelet
thought he
is.
did this already. Where the heck was he that
Tornel's finally there.
Oh, go, Tornel, go! Look at his face. Look at his face. He knows he could have done this. Minutes ago.
Mashama there too.
Oh, but Mashama didn't, he's gonna have to fight... There, okay, now he's activating. No? Maybe? Because, Mel can use the Tornado Bracelet on Dragon 2. Not great, but it's good enough. And Tornado will also be able to turn on the power boots. This is some good stuff.
Mashama's trying to sword glitch.
Yeah, because you don't want to use Blizzard on, Oh, what?
He needs to make sure he has all the stuff he needs for this fight.
You also need the, bow. The bow equipped, otherwise when you get to Dragon, he does not have it equipped. No!
I thought he did do this.
When he gets to Dragon 2, he needs to open the menu up to activate the Bow of Truth. Because he doesn't have it selected. And he's going to lose his sword card glitch. So he and Tornel will be doing the same Blizzard. Tornel has the power ring on. If Mashama remembers, he can also turn on a power ring. There we go. Yep, and there's his face when he realizes he didn't have the right stuff in there. Oh, he had a chance if he didn't have... Okay. See if Tornel sword charges. Yeah, he's gonna sword charge fire. And,
So the most important thing we have to do is we're going to have to ask both these runners what they were thinking after they got that Bow of Truth.
Yeah. Did they remember? Did they forget they had the crypt location?
Yeah, I don't think Mashama would have because he did warp there a couple times.
Oh, they both have barrier, hex, and so Dyna really is just a pushover when you have barrier and stand in a sweet spot.
Keep in mind, both
Tornel-
runners are level 11.
Yeah, I don't think Tornel equipped refresh, so when he, I don't think he has any opals either. So he could, yeah, there he goes. So that's very lame that he had to lose his level 3 fire, but he should equip his level 3 tornado and just push all the enemies. There he goes. There we go, Tornel. I swear he does not, he should not have an audio connection to this feed.
Shama is opting to use Tornado Bracelet.
And so that makes sense because he doesn't have the ability to refresh his MP. Once he hits the menu, he'll be forced to use the Blizzard Bracelet the rest of the way. Whereas Tornel has the Tornado Bracelet and can do this. Got refreshed, Tornel, use it. There we go. Again, I am not live coaching Tornel.
I'm very disappointed. It would have been so funny if they both just had the Blizzard Bracelet for this tower.
Slow down, Satan.
I am happy that they had to go to Stitchy 3 times.
Even though they had to go to it 0. Because they didn't end up
That's a
getting the
win.
same bracelet. Yeah. Oh, what a good seed. What a great race.
Would he ever come here without a bracelet?
I've won with no bracelet, but I don't think many other runners have.
You also know how to use barrier and stab.
Well, yeah, you know.
So you know the bracelet-less strategy. Once I figure that out, I'd be willing to do it.
Oh, that's the final floor for Tornel.
Yeah, so we got 3 levels, each one with 2 sets of robots. The gold ones that are named, just the regular name. And then we have, we forged the 4 swords into the actual Crystalis sword. Then we beat up a giant robot and saved the world. And I think that was Masama's last, that was his last,
Opal.
and he's down to, I wonder if it's faster to do this or to use the level 2 fire sword.
I would assume the level 2. Maybe. This is such a race, though.
Tornel, he gets one more checkpoint. Don't accidentally warp out of here. Fun fact, you can accidentally warp out of here.
Really?
And then have to do the whole thing again.
I did not think you could,
Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
I've definitely never done so during a race and then gone, what?
I could have sworn I tried to, wild warp.
No, I accidentally equipped the warp boots. Alright, he got the sweet spot, he got barrier, just stab, stab, stab. Oh, and Mashama down to one more, magic ring.
No! It wouldn't matter anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tragic. That is tragic.
Very tragic. That cost him the race.
And then Tornel has finished an official race time of 1:10:52. He's in chat.
Gee.
And Zero and I both copy paste the same message.
So Tornel will be moving on to take on either Sir Archibald, Shofudrapi, or Pro Gorilla.
Tornel in absolute shock.
While Mashama joins Leaf and myself in the elimination bracket, where we are eliminated. The question on everyone's mind is, why did the runners not come here to begin with?
how many more times should they have tried the Hellway?
Well, Mashama did win the Hellway run.
That is true. Well, I don't know if anybody really wins. Mobster, the next race will be tomorrow.
Nope.
No, correction, Monday at
Yep.
9 p.m. There's nothing else this evening or tomorrow.
Which is sad,
You-
because we
you're
all
gonna
want to
get,
see more Crystalis.
That's right. We might have a race tomorrow, though, which you can just follow like with the multi-stream Twitch option as opposed to being hosted on Speedgaming. Check out our Discord for more details.
Definitely check out our Discord if you're interested in participating in some of these Crystalis events, because a lot of fun, and the barriers to entry are pretty pretty easy. Like I always say, if I'm able to handle something, then anyone can do it.
And this is a relatively advanced flag set, as I said at the beginning, where you don't know where you are based on the music or color. So I would not recommend it for anyone just getting started.
Yeah, I thought I was going to hate this flag set, and I kind of do. I hate the disorientness, but it's still manageable in my opinion. You might have be a good idea to just take notes as to what's going on.
How do we invite Mr. Tornel to this chit chat here?
Oh no, Axe man, he's the former champion. The tracker has marked me as done. So it is the Axe man. Axe man, let us down
Man.
here.
What? Assbot is distracted.
Michelle better not die to these robots.
Oh no!
There we go. He is marked as done.
Winner!
I'm picking up the slack.
Alright.
Did we lose the audio?
Apparently, I hit a button and it switches the audio.
Good job.
Should have.
Look at us pro restreamers.
There we go. We got the audio back.
And we are joined by Hellway Master Tornel. Welcome, Tornel.
GG.
I think I predicted your victory in the seed with my naming of the seed.
We have no audio from Tornel yet. Can he hear us?
Can you hear us, Tornel? And Menu Master. Oh no, we lost him.
My guess is gonna rejoin.
The joys of figuring out audio.
Oh, and there's Mashama coming in.
Michelle was the first one, gonna be the first winner here to be able to talk to us.
There we go.
Oh.
Discord being not
You're
friendly.
both here.
So we got
GG's.
dual
GG's.
Hell runners here. But Mashama won the Hellway run.
Did you tell Mashama about how I was looking for bows I didn't need again?
We were wondering what you were up to.
God.
Yeah,
If you notice
we
a part
thought
where I
that
look
Tornel
like I
working.
completely lose my mind, that's when it hit me that I don't need the bow I'm looking for.
Yep. We figured
And then I
both
looked
were
at my
after,
inventory and I was gonna have to warrioring the end. And I had already done that in practice and my hand was killing me. And I said no, I'm not doing the end with just warrioring. That's why I wasted all the time to try and find a bracelet of some kind.
And you got the best bracelet out of all of them.
That's right.
I guess
Yup.
that was the only good thing about looking for bows I didn't need. I did find bracelets. So.
Yeah, so this was the closest race we've had all tournament. Literal seconds between the two of you going back and forth.
Interestingly enough, Mashama was the first one to be go mode. Followed shortly by Tornel.
Well,
And then
Tornel
he
found the tornado bracelet, and then he kept looking for items. And we all realized, oh no, it's happened again.
And The worst part is when we saw it at the very beginning, I was like, okay, I have to remember this, and then I forgot again anyway. So it's like that's just my curse, I guess. I don't know.
And Axe has pledged he will never make this mistake ever.
Of course not. No
He'll just
way.
make a worse mistake, probably. You know, missing a chest or a check, or skipping stuff.
And yeah, so Tornel managed to get flight first because after falling 5 times in the Hellway, he gave up, went and killed Mado 1, and talked to Brokahana, and then went the back way and said, "To hell with the Hellway."
Helpful. I fell twice, and then the shadows wouldn't get away from the. There were 2 shadows and a butterfly, and none of them would get away from the pit. I kept trying to lead the shadows down, and they would start to following me down. I'm like, okay. And just before I'd turn around to go past them, they would just curve up on their own and start going up. And then I screened them twice, and they came back on screen, and that was driving me nutty. Because I walked them all the way off screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, they can't come up now. And then they both show up. I'm like, but you've been off screened. That's not how this works. And when I'm leading them down, they'll off screen and stop moving. But when I'm leading them up, off the top of the screen, they kept getting screened, so they wouldn't come down. But I couldn't get them off screen on the bottom because they'd always just keep coming back up. I spent a good 5 minutes just trying to get the shadows away from that pit so I could cross it.
And we saw that tragic tower where you had to switch to the lizard bracelet. If it makes you feel any better, that death didn't cost you the race. Tornel was already leading at that point.
Nah, it didn't matter. Once I was bracelet hunting, I'm like, this is over.
Well, I tried to make it not over.
I mean, look at your boat times are literally 15 seconds apart. And Mashama, you got yours first.
Oh, and also another good point about the seed is you both actually did get to go into 63 times each.
And got nothing for it.
No.
Got the fog lamp.
There were balls in there.
Something was in there.
True. There's nothing vital.
Yeah.
Refresh and a fog lamp cave, which I think gave you a magic ring.
Fireball.
after trading.
Yeah, no progress, but
Yeah. But you made Zero's day with that triple dive. The both of you did.
But none of you managed to get the 60 key in the Angry Sea.
Never found the statue. So.
Someone did.
Oh yeah, you did. The Statue of Gold was behind the palace, and you laughed at it.
I
when
was
you
in
found
Waterway.
it because
We got in the hint that I was dead, went into Waterway, picked up the Statue of Gold, and it was just like, oh, that's funny, and then moved on.
you skipped it, Tornel.
I
And we were
thought
like,
I
"Well."
skipped it. Yeah.
Oh, and I think you both forgot you had a warp point, not a wild warp point, but the Sword of Thunder took you to Joel.
As soon as I flew past, I was like, I could have gone right there. I did forget
For which
Yeah.
part?
to get to
So
Portoa.
you both used change to go through
Oh,
Swan
yeah.
to fly to Portoa, and we're talking. I think they forgot that.
I could have
Zero even remarked, "Oh, that warp point won't matter for Joel. That's useless."
Worthless.
But yeah, this was a great race. Glad I got to comment it. Thank you two for running it.
So what did you think about the seed name?
What was the seed name?
The seed name. I think it was Tornel will beat the Mashama.
Oh yes, we multiple times cursed and blessed you both.
Yeah, I thought this was over. I struggled so much in the start. The hell! I thought I reloaded at one point, not realizing I had bought all my milk herbs after I saved. And so I walked all the way over there. I was like, well, shit. I didn't have any healing, so I walked all the way back.
I went all the way there. I didn't set a checkpoint in front of the swamp. And then just before I get to Oak, a tomato comes out of nowhere, bodies me, and kills me.
That was
me all the way back to Bryn.
Zero did that to you.
That was good.
Yeah, I was actually saying Mashama didn't get a checkpoint here. He might die, and he died.
So then I came back and I set the checkpoint before going into swamp the second time.
We were hoping for the Bow of Truth to be behind the Oasis Cave wall that you couldn't open without fire?
I was back in my mind. I was looking for the last bow. It was on my checklist. And then I was like, wait a minute.
It would have been funny if the bow of Moon was there.
And you both, during your unnecessary bow hunt, cycled through the Wild Warp's point of Crypt.
Oh yeah.
And then didn't even register.
No, I registered it at that point. As I said, so you'll see me. I went to Goa, and then I was doing something, and then it hit me that I didn't need it, and then I cycled through it because I was just like, I'm not doing this with just warrioring. I need a bracelet of some kind.
Oh, we saw you struggle. We saw that when you realized it, you wanted to set your sword charge glitch, and you forgot to equip the bow of truth.
I bungled it. I bungled it like 5 times in 5 different ways. Because I screwed it up, then did it again, screwed it up, then did it again, screwed it up, then did it again, then thought I had it, went all the way to the end, realized I didn't have Bow of Truth set. And it's just like,
Exactly,
whatever.
and so it was all for nothing.
It wasn't even necessary. The Blizzard Bracelet does fine for killing Dragon. That only
Yeah, you
matters
both
if you
did it.
have Tornado Bracelet's the only one that takes a while to kill Dragon.
Yeah,
It's
you both did a
worth
great job
struggling
against
to figure it out.
Dragon 1 minus the loss of one of the opals. All right, well, I think that's everything we got. Anyone else need to add anything?
Thanks
We
both
call it
Mashama and Tornel for entertaining us tonight. Tornel will be moving on to take on either Codrilla, Dofudnapi, or Sir Archibald. So we'll see what happens there. Mashama's joining Leaf and myself in the Losers Lounge.
Yep.
Was this Tornel's first victory over Mashama in tournament play?
What? No, this is Tornel's like 20th victory in tournament
Oh,
play.
okay.
I have
I
yet
didn't
to
know
beat
who
him
was
in
the
tournament.
undefeated one.
If you go to the
congrats on keeping the streak alive.
2023 tournament, I think it was, we both ended up in the end, and he beat me in every single race, like, by a landslide.
Oof.
But most practices I beat him in.
There we go.
Anything that matters, I can't do.
I'd like to give a mahalo to Speedgaming for hosting us. Speedgaming Live is coming up in Northern Virginia next month after. Soonish, and they're always looking for volunteers. I put the link to that in the chat. Big thanks to the runners tonight, and Zero for common, the Axeman for tracking mostly. And with that, good night, everybody.
We do have one more race coming up on Monday, September 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. And long live the
Mahalo.
Dragonian Empire.
Aloha.